Dozens of candidates made it official as qualifying begins today for the October election, and it includes some of the top offices in New Orleans, from the mayor and the sheriff to the city council. Plus, there are a lot of other races as well, including the mayor of Slidell. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Katie Moore.
And I'm Cherise Gibson. So today, more than 36 candidates qualified in New Orleans alone.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot race, the largest of which is the mayor of New Orleans, of course. And on this first day of qualifying, that's what Alyssa Curtis is focusing on.
New Orleans is looking for its next leader. With Mayor LaToya Cantrell term limited, the top seat is up for grabs, and there's no lack of people wanting to fill the spot. Wednesday began the 3-day window for eager candidates to secure their spot on the ballot. Qualified so far, City Hall familiars, Councilmember Oliver Thomas.
Public safety, making sure that there's taxation and representation. People want to know that the services that they pay for are delivered on time and efficient.
And Council Vice President Helena Moreno.
Why is it that, like for Super Bowl, Taylor Swift, the city can get its act together, and then the rest of the year it's like lackadaisical and we can't get things right? And so when I'm mayor, that's the type of directive you're going to get from me. That level of Super Bowl service all the time.
Retired criminal court judge Arthur Hunter.
I want to make sure that we're safe. I want to make sure we have a clean infrastructure, that we fix our streets the right way the first time, and that we have activities for our children.
Plus, former head of the city's 911, Tyrone Morris.
I don't think just because you've been a legislator does that mean you'll be a good mayor, right? Very different skill set, someone who can operate a business, someone can operate efficiency, and I bring those skills.
State Senator Royce Duplessis is expected to qualify Thursday after recently announcing his bid. Despite a crowded mayoral race, another critical city position could also be a dogfight: the race for Orleans Parish Sheriff. After a historic 10-person jail escape, Sheriff Susan Hudson suspended her campaign for re-election. She may or may not revive her run, but at least 3 others want the job, including former interim NOPD Chief Michelle Woodfork.
But in order to ensure public safety, have to build up manpower, have to address the consent decree, you have to address the budget issues there.
And Constable Edwin Mark Shorty Jr.
Obviously, we have a management problem at the facility, and what I bring is fresh management skills and a new take on how we're going to handle the jail.
With an already packed ballot and 2 more days of qualifying to go, residents will surely have several options of who to throw their trust behind. Alyssa Curtis, WWL, Louisiana.
Sounds like it's going to get crazy before Election Day on October 11th. We're going to be at the courthouse for the rest of the week as qualifying continues.
Another top race we'll be watching for is the mayor of Slidell. As Katie mentioned earlier, this is actually a special election due to former Mayor Greg Cromer's resignation. Bill Borchert assumed the role in January as a result of receiving the most votes for a council at large. He will face the current chief of the Slidell Police Department, Randy Fandle. The person who's elected will complete Cromer's original term. So this means that voters will cast ballots for mayor once again next year in 2026. So qualifying continues through Friday. You can find the list of all the candidates, including the 20 people vying for seats on the New Orleans City Council, on our website. We'll also share all the updates on our free smartphone app as well as our social media pages.